highly unusual, unprecedented election season, and they have tried everything they can to get rid of President Trump and to whatever paint him as this and this and this.
And enslave us to the Chinese forever.
Exactly. And they've been doing this for a long time. We just, some of us are just waking up. But, and I'm going to say this, the White House has tried to clean up this garbage comment. It was the stupidest. When you try to clean up insanity with insanity, it just makes it worse. But I know, whatever. You can call me whatever you want to call me. You can call me any name in the book. It doesn't matter to me personally. I know who I am. I know who the Father God calls me, and that is his daughter and beloved. So no man is going to say anything to me. However, I want to speak to Joe Biden. People can say he's got dementia. I don't care. You have never been. You will never be. You cannot possibly be a person to take the moral high ground. You, of all people, you have lied your way through life. You have cheated your way through life. In fact, you didn't meet your wife the way you say you met her. You were having an affair with her. So you try to pretend everything about you is a lie. Your son didn't die in Iraq. He didn't die in Afghanistan. He died sadly of cancer, but he was home with his family around him. You didn't get one of those midnight calls about your son. It just didn't happen. You have sold this country out to China and Russia and whoever the highest bidder has been.
For the proverbial 30 pieces of silver.
For the election. You wanted to be president of the United States. You sold the country out to win the election. They promised you, we'll get you across the finish line if you do this, 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 and this. We want Bagram Air Force Base. We want secrets. We want to be able to fly our stupid balloon over your country, and you let them. You let them because you are scum. You are the one who is garbage. You are not fit to even, they say you're not fit to pull up somebody's bootstraps. You are an unfit person. You stole the election and you're sitting there like you're taking the moral high ground. I'm better than Donald Trump. You're not better than anybody. You are the worst of the worst. And I am sick and tired of you people thinking you could call us names, call him a Nazi, refer to him in the worst possible language as if you are the better person. You're not. And speaking of Puerto Rico, President Trump did more for Puerto Rico than you ever thought about doing. So shut your mouth and be quiet, sit down. We're tired of it and we're not putting up with it. We're not putting up with it, and you're not going to steal another election. And I have something else to say about all this mess. President Trump, when he was president, was impeached twice. And after he was president, you, Joe Biden, are responsible for him being indicted and charged and found guilty by some paid off jury and paid off judges and paid off whatever. And then you tried to kill him. And you've tried to kill him more than once. You'll probably try to kill him again. And now you're trying to keep us from voting. Well, the impeachment didn't work. The indictments didn't work. Trying to kill him didn't work. And you know what? It's not going to work.
And finally, the Supremes are stepping in to fulfill their purpose.
Yes, the Supreme Court has ruled in Virginia's favor that Virginia can take off the illegals that you brought into this country off the voter rolls.
Think of it. The Supreme Court has actually said that illegal people can't vote in the presidential election. Thank God.
Yes, thank God. And I think Michigan Supreme Court has ruled that they have to allow GOP people to be poll watchers.
Can you imagine? I didn't even realize that until she told me that they won't let Republicans be poll watchers in Michigan.
And they're trying everything under the sun, but I'm going to tell you what, it's not going to work this time. It is not going to work this time. They are arresting people, they are catching people, they're posting videos online. They are have lawsuits going.
Videos online of illegal people illegally messing with drop boxes, etc.
Yes, and they posted them online and they say, "Help us identify this person."
Yeah, and you catch a few people like that, and that's going to spread throughout the illegal community that, oh, we can't do this anymore.
But I want to make this point clear. I started with this in indictments, impeachments, etc., and trying to kill him. And I want to say this, you look at all those things and you put them together. Why the heck do you think none of that stuff has worked? Why? Because God is on the side of President Trump, because God is using him to bring our country back. You will not succeed. You cannot fight God. You're going to find yourself in the same boat as everybody else in this universe who has tried to fight God. You lose.
And that's why unprecedented numbers are lining up at the polling booths and have been for the last couple weeks and will right through election day. This is going to be a total blowout, and you can't cheat your way to success once again. It's over.
It is over. It is over. It is over. And I have a word for President Trump. I want to get this somehow to him. Please help me. You still have enemies in your camp. I'm not sure if you're talking about the enemy within and you're kind of giving a message to them. I know who you are, but you still have enemies in your camp. You still have people who are trying to sabotage you. You still have people in your camp who set you up in Butler. Please, sir, please ask God the Father to show you who they are so you can deal with them, because we don't want anything to happen to you. God has, I also feel like they have given up. They know they can't win. They know they cannot win this time. They know they can't do it with the presidential election. They're looking to the down ballots. Everybody, do not forget, it is just as important to vote for the president as it is to vote for your House member, your Senate,
or your local state House and Senate.
And I'm going to say this, and I've never said this before. Do not vote blue, no matter who. Even if they are the only person on the ballot, I will not vote for a Democrat ever again in my life. No, no. And don't tell me, but I have a rhino. I don't care. A rhino is better than a Democrat because it's the number. We need the majority in the House and the Senate. So don't worry about the rhinos. We just need the majority. We do not want Jamie Raskin to be the Speaker of the House. And, also the governors and all these other people. So vote and pray.
And Mr. Trump, if you're listening to this at all, just go to your bunker. We can't take a chance on having you assassinated between now and January 20th. Just be extra super careful. I know you're not going to cancel rallies and stuff. Just minimize it to the greatest possible extent. The entire, not only the fate of the United States, but the fate of the freedom in the world hangs in the balance here.
That's right. That's right. They will try, they will not succeed, but we have to also do our part. We have to pray, we have to vote, and we have to be willing to speak out.
We're done?
I think so.
Thanks. Thanks for